In this video today, we're going to be learning how to cut this blouse with a C-cut. So if this is what you're interested in, please stay tuned and watch till the end. Thank you.
Okay, so in this blouse today, we're going to be making it very simply and easily. So I folded it into two and into another two, just leaving a very small piece here. This is not going to be having a zip. There is not going to be a zipper in this blouse. So I marked out my blouse length. I want it to be a bit long. Then I'll be marking my neck width. My neck width of 3.5 inch and my neck depth of 5 inches. Then I'll curve it. This is just the basic body pattern, and I'm working with that. The point that we tend to achieve in this video is the C curve that we'll be achieving at the lower part of this dress. So I'll go ahead and mark the neck depth of 2.5 inch, and this is for the back, and then I'll curve it as well. I'll curve both for the back and for the front. I just curved two of them together so that we can work with this at once. So just this way, I'm curving for the back and for the front. Next, I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder of 8 inches, and then I'll mark my armhole, but before that I'll come down by 1 inch, and that will be for my shoulder slant. Then after that, I'll go down and mark my armhole. So this is my shoulder slant, and then from that point I'll be coming down by 8 inches to mark my armhole. This is very simple. If you're yet to try this out, please try it out. It's very simple and there is nothing hard about this. So I'll just connect it this way like a square, then use my armhole curve. But before then, I will mark 5 inches, and then I'll go in by 1/2 inch. This measurement I'm taking now is just for the front part of this blouse. Okay, so I'll still curve for the back. I just curved for the front, and this is for the back now. So we have the back neck and the front neck, and we have the back armhole and the front armhole differently. So I'll go ahead and mark my shoulder, my body measurement, plus my sewing allowance. I marked there, then I'll continue because I want it to be a not too fitted blouse. I don't want it to be too fitted. I'll just continue with that consistency down. Okay. So while I'm at this, if you're yet to subscribe to my YouTube channel, kindly go ahead and subscribe and tap on your notification bell so every time I upload a video, you'll be the first to be notified. Thank you. So at this point, I'll come up by 2 inches. You can even go up by as much as 3 inches. It depends on how deep you want that C to come out, that curve at that lower part to be. So I just came up by 2 inches and then I curved it. You can go as high as 3 inches or 3.5, depending on how deep you want it to be. Okay, so I will cut this out. It's very, very easy. Once you have done, you can see that the C or the curved part on this lower part of this blouse is very easy to form. So I'll go ahead and then curve this. That's just it. I'm cutting out just the back neck, and I also cut out the armhole for just the back so that I can raise this up and then cut for the front. Don't forget that the one that has an opening is for the back, and this is it. This is the front. So I'm just doing the same thing for my lining. I want this blouse to have a lining. It's quite optional because this is chiffon blouse. If you don't want yours to have a lining, that's still optional for you. So I just cut this out, and then I went straight to cut my sleeve. I'm using a free hand. If you have not seen this video on how to cut a basic sleeve, please check it out. Okay, so I just cut the sleeve out. Now I'm joining my lining. I'll be joining this part, and then this part I will join it all the way up, not to the upper part. So I just joined it, and then I joined from here to that point. Okay, now I did the same thing for the back, and look at the back pieces. I just turned each of them with their lining. Then I'll go ahead and stitch it up. Because I'm not going to be using a zipper, I'm just going to use a button. Okay, so this is how it looks. So I'll just stitch it up and then add the front, okay, this way, and I'll show you how. Okay, look at this point where I joined it to. I joined this to this point. I will join the shoulder, but before then, look at where I joined it to. Okay, look at where I stopped. So I joined it till that upper part, and then I'll be joining it to move out from this point. Okay, to stop here, I'll mark 7 inches, so you see from where I stopped. So at 7 inches I stopped. You can go as high as, you must not stop at 7 inches. You can use 10 inches. It depends on where you want the seat to be starting from, or what you want to wear underneath this blouse. Okay, so I'll just join the shoulder like this, and then I'll do the same thing for this other side, and that's practically all for this blouse. So thank you for watching. Stay tuned.